travel through my journeys and understand that it's not about who's right, it's about what's right. And I like how you really said that they was born out of that. You know, even as you're dealing with issues of children today, it's really helping them to understand what's right.
Yes.
You know, so that they can be a part of this society.
Yes.
Because right now, the moral breakdown of families and not enough opportunities to raise a child in the way they should go. Because nowadays, with the way work is, mom and dad work, or mom is working. And the way today in 2013, the mothers are working more than the fathers. And the fathers are having to be at-home dads. And I've experienced that. But, you know, it's not about me. It's about what can we do to help, you know, the community. And, you know, YOC has something to offer along with the YMCAs, the Stray Streets, and all these great places. Because one thing that I know that in my studies is that we're dealing with a problem with children in the spiritual area, and in the spiritual institutions, and in the world issues. Nobody wants to deal with them.
Well, I love it. I love it because I realized why I was born, and that's my purpose and my calling. And I really enjoy opening up the spiritual eyes of not only the young, but anybody. You know, people really should know it, or need to know that they were born for a reason.
Yes.
That they're here for a purpose and they have a calling. And it's kind of a dark, dismal life to live your life 30, 40, 50, 60 years, 70 years or so, and not realize what this whole thing is about. And so that's what I'm here for. Good news, you were born for a reason. You have a purpose, you have talent.
And I truly believe that I've been blessed by this place to be able to understand where I'm from, who I am, and where I am going. But it's all been a great contributed by me applying myself and being a part of the YOC. You know, it's not what it looked like, it is what it is. And something that we really were working at, and we're talking about it because you already mentioned about it, is, you know, how do you really feel? Do you really feel that understanding or celebrating people's cultures is very important in such a time as this?
Yes, absolutely. Much more now than ever, because when I was growing up, it was prevalent. I mean, we had whatever my parents told me, my Sunday school told me, my school told me, and then the community told me.
Yes.
And the kids are not getting that reinforcement today. So even I did not attend a girls' club. We learned everything at home.
Yes.
So it's kind of a different world that we're living in. Or church, right? It's a different
That's
world.
the blue book.
That's
it,
exactly.
Big blue book.
That's right. That's right, Mr.
You got the big blue, or whatever.
Big
You know?
blue book. But we have to find ways of simulating the past, the good part of the past, because that's what's missing in our community. And that's what YOC is about. Multicultural, we celebrate everybody's. We've had all kinds of programs here, not just, you know, my African American culture. We really celebrate and appreciate other cultures.
Yes.
They really help make us universal, have a universal eye.
Yes.
You know, you're more balanced when you see someone else celebrating Christmas in that way. Oh, okay.
And I truly believe it will make us more effective.
Yeah.
Because we'll be able to bust down walls.
It takes some of
and
that
build
edge
bridges.
off of you too.
Build bridges, build bridges.
Yeah. It helps you to understand. That word is one of your favorite words. Is getting understanding. And it is very important to have a successful life. You must have understanding as you elevate, as you travel, as you grow. And understanding is very important.
You know, you keep living, you're gonna achieve things as you keep living.
Well,
you're never too old to quit learning. I mean, come on, technology.
See, that's the thing. I really think that you hit on a very important point. Is that when you're grown, you think you know everything. But you know, I really humble myself. I am growing. I do not know it all. And I want to know more and more. That keeps you open. But if your head is to the point of, you know, I know everything, can't nobody tell me nothing, then you will not grow.
And it doesn't seem like you really allowing yourself to have opportunities to grow.
Right. You shut it off.
And that's what's so great about the YOC, which in some sense I'm trying to utilize a new name for this because it's so prevalent for the hip generation. It's called DA Center, DA Center. Because one thing I've learned about a lot of things in my 42 years is that you gotta have a center. You gotta have a center.
You gotta have a center.
You gotta have a center. I mean, I work out and stuff like that, and I look pretty good. I was like, but I realized I was collapsing from the center, from the outside in because I had my center, and I realized we have to have a center.
We have to have it.
And in that center, to be able to be a center of information that's beneficial for everybody. And that's very important in such a time as this because